What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blow for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Sugar pie, honey bun, sugar pie. You know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. In and out my life, we come and you go, leaving just your picture behind, and I've kissed it 1,000 times.
Thank you. I'm proud of that decision that he made. Basically, last January, him and my wife were fighting daily, and I felt like a referee, and I sat him down and I said, "You can't live here anymore." He goes, "What do you mean?" And I said, "Well, I'll reiterate. You can come for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I love your company, but you can't live here anymore." Because I decided either you or your mother was leaving, and she kisses a whole lot better than you. We've had many talks with me and that boy, the oldest. Me and the boy were just... I remember when he was 14, my wife said, "You have to talk, to give him the talk. So I sat him down and I said, "Son, your mother and I were talking. There's some things you need to know about life. First thing is you got to quit eating all the food in this house. There are 5 of us here, and every one of us feel like we're in competition for food with you. This is an American home. It's not the Serengeti. There'll be more food here tomorrow. And save some for your poor little brother. The kid's so skinny he fell down a sewer grate yesterday. Thank God he was wearing his bike helmet. He didn't fall all the way through it. Those bike helmets save lives, don't they? Any man in this room over 40 knows when you were 13, if you would have showed up for a bike ride with a helmet on, you'd have needed the helmet to keep your head from caving in from the rocks your friends were pelting you with. Hey, Darkwad, what's with the hat? Hey, cut it out.
Enough of that. ask that you please remove all caps and hats so the people behind and around you can enjoy the view. Gum chewing is not allowed. And please don't stick it under your seat. We're happy that you've joined us here at the Orange Blossom Opry and ask that you please take all refuse with you to the nearest exit as you leave the auditorium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Never seem to see you for the good times or the sunshine. You have been a friend of mine, rainy day woman. That woman of mine, she ain't happy. She finds something wrong with someone to blame. If it ain't one thing, it's another one on the way. Well, I woke up early to the sunshine, and it sure as hell looks just like rain. I know where to go on a cloudy day. Sing with me, boys. Oh, rainy day woman, I never seem to see you for the good times or the sunshine. You have been a friend of mine, rainy day woman. Stand on it, Dougie. She finds something wrong with someone to blame. If it ain't one thing, it's another one on the way. Well, I woke up early to the sunshine, and it sure as hell looks just like rain. I know where to go on a cloudy day. Oh, rainy day woman, I never seem to see you for the good times or the sunshine. You have been a friend of mine, rainy day woman. One more time, Dougie. I never seem to see you for the good times or the sunshine. You have been a friend of mine, rainy day woman. You have been a friend of mine, rainy day woman. Yeah, you have been a friend of mine, rainy day woman. Doug Stock, everybody. Hey, y'all get the rest of your stuff too and get on out of here. They work with us. How y'all doing, everybody? It's the big night here at the Orange Blossom Opry. I wore my big hair. Wore my big hair for the big night. You folks are all late. Where in the hell have you been? It is the semifinals, which mean we are down to the final 10 contestants in our concert series this evening. And what an exciting night it will be. Imagine if you all were here for the first song. Just kidding. All right, just come on. I want to take a second to introduce the band because these guys worked extremely hard, folks, at trying to make all these songs sound exactly like the records. We get the song about a week before, and we work on it right up today. I was still trying to get one of the guitar things right. These guys worked their tail off on this contest to do the absolute spectacular job to make everybody sound incredible. It's the Orange Blossom Opry Band. That's Kevin Kingston right there. Look at him. There he is right there. Look at that mug. How could you not love that guy, all right? Back there playing the fire out of the pedal steel guitar. Say hello to Doug Stock, or 1, 2, 3. There you go. Back here on the drums. Wait, what is that? You got your own, like, cartoon character? That's not fair. How did that happen?
Wow, I hadn't seen that before.
What in the, how did, he's got his own?
You sure do have a big head.
Yeah, that head,
got-
head looks a little swolled up.
Isn't that the shirt I'm wearing?
Yeah,
It is.
your head looks a little big there, Dougie.
Well, it's because of all this applause I keep
I
getting.
suppose. That's right. You need to shrink that head down, whoever made that. All right, anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, back here on the drums, our pal, all the way from Plant City, Florida. Say hello to Todd Bowers, everyone. Back working it on the guitar tonight and every night. Say hello from Atlanta, Georgia. That's Mickey Adams, everyone. Dallas, Texas brings you this gentleman, Chris Cockburn, everyone on the piano and vocals. Back on the back, ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Smith running sound, making everybody sound good. Up there in the top is, I can't see. Is Tom up there? It is Tom. Tom's up there. There he is right there running the video, doing all that stuff for everybody on Facebook. Fast Eddie's on the lights. Fast Eddie wants me to make this announcement. Hang on a minute. Is this the Amway thing? Fast Eddie's old school dance party tomorrow night out on the patio, everybody. So both shows tomorrow on Saturday. Fast Eddie will be out there doing his dance. You're not going to wear those ridiculous tights, are you? Okay, you are? No, he's not. Oh, he is. Dear God in heaven, bless us if he does. You know that old saying, 10 pounds of something in a 5-pound bag? Anyway, say hello to Fast Eddie, y'all. Roger and Heather Byers are here. Say hello to them. They put this whole thing together right from top to bottom. The Orange Blossom Opry, they're responsible for all of it. God bless them. Or Lord knows what I'd be. My name is Bobby Randall. Hi, Mother. I love you. And hello to my little cousin Mitchell, who's watching up in Lake City. Now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the man, the myth, the legend, the man of the hour. What's his name? Oh, say hello to Neil Bogus, everybody.
Howdy! Oh, you guys are good. That is great. Can you feel the electricity in the air? Well, I'm pretty excited, and these folks over here are excited too. Thank you for following us. We started this journey on January the 5th, and here we are down to the semifinals. And I'm not going to stand up here and gab all night long. We're going to get this show on the road right away. As you know, the 10 weeks before this, the audience has been voting. And so we've whittled it down to 10 folks over here. And tonight, you're not going to vote, but we have 3 of the best judges you could ever have. Are you ready to meet them? Yeah. All right. Put your hands together. Let's welcome to the stage, from 93.7 Country, Lewis Stokes. I'll head right over there, Lewis.
Hey, buddy. How you doing, pal? Good to see you. Hey, remember, it's in A flat, right?
How about this one? Champion Elvis tribute artist. Oh my gosh, Bobby, should I announce you anyway?
Well, they think it's not who they think it is.
No. Well, you think it is, huh? Well, then why don't I just say, how about Cody Deonate?
You know. Look at you, man. Hi, buddy. Good to see you, pal. How are you?
And third but not least, a young man by the name of Dr. Carl Bennett, who does John Denver. We are just about ready. Carl, you go ahead and get yourself ready to go there. As I said tonight, the judges are controlling the fate of these 10 people over here. And I want to run just very quickly through what they're going to be judging these folks on. Technical is the voice quality, pitch projection, precision, rhythm, and coordination. Stage presence, professionalism, overall confidence, ability to communicate with the audience, and finally, the song selection, the difficulty and the execution of it. They have a big challenge ahead of them, but I'm pretty sure all these 10 can do that for sure. Put your hands together now. Welcome back to the stage, Carl Bennett.
Good evening, folks. There's a storm across the valley. The clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile and more away. The whining of his wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road, barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, and supper's on the stove. It's the light in your eyes that keeps him warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him. Honey, how do you spend your time? Tell me what's the latest thing the neighbors say. And your mother called last Friday. Sunshine made her cry. You felt the baby move just yesterday. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Yes, it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Oh, the time that I can't lay this tired old body down. Feel your fingers feather soft upon me. Yeah. Kisses that I live for, the love that lights the way. Happiness living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's the little things that make a heart a home. Like a fire softly burning, and supper's on the stove. But it's the light in your eyes that keeps me warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Let us hear you now. Hey, it's good to be back home again. You know it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend of mine. Hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's so good to be back home again. Well, thank you very much. Once again, good evening. It's good to see everyone here tonight. I want to tell you a little story about how I got started doing this. It was the spring of 2015. My wife brought me over here to a Doug Stone show. I had never been to the Orange Blossom Opry and had no idea where I was going because it was a surprise. Okay, and she says I give her a hard time all the way over. But anyway, got over here and we came to the show, and while we were here, we found out that on Thursday nights they had these things called jams where you could call in and get your name on a list, and then maybe they'd call you and you get to come up here on this very stage and do a couple of songs with the band. And maybe I found out if they liked you, maybe they'd bring you back. And if they didn't, well, you had your 2 songs. Well,
Nice.
yeah. So we called in. My wife called in, and she told the manager at the time. She said, "Well, my husband sounds like John Denver and all this." Yeah, right, okay. And we'll see. We'll get him in a couple weeks. Well, a couple weeks went by, and we got the call, and we got scheduled. And I got here, and man, I had never played for an audience this size, and I was scared to death. The best I had done, I had played in some Eagles clubs, other animal club, Elks, Moose, all those, as a guest maybe, and it just scared to death. And so I came in that night, and I literally was scared to death. My knees were banging together, and I'm like, well, okay, I'm playing the 2 songs I know how to play, so let's see what happens. And so I did that, and I was toward the end of the show that night, and then they finished the show, and then, I don't know, y'all know Patty Crisp, she grabbed me and said, "No, come on up here, everybody lines up after we sing, and people come by and greet you." Well, that's kind of what happened. Everybody came by, and they were very complimentary, and this, that, and the other, and I'm thinking, wow, okay, this was pretty good. And I didn't think too much about it, and then the manager came over to me afterward, and she said, "We really like you. We really like what you do. We'd like to see more of you. We'd like to do more, see more, and do more with you." And so, like I said, that was like early May. By August that same year, I had my first show right here on this stage, the John Denver Show. And we've been doing them ever since, a couple times a year usually, and now it's just kind of blossomed. We do shows all around Central Florida, sometimes out of state a little bit. I've gotten the chance to work with one of my music heroes, Jimmy Fortune. A lot of y'all know Jimmy. He's doing well, by the way. His heart surgery. He's recovering fine. But in any case, went to Alaska twice with him, and he graciously had me come and sing with him, and it's just been a lot of fun. And this has really opened a lot of doors for me. I only dreamed about this when I was younger, being able to do something like this. And thanks to the Orange Blossom Opry and the wonderful people here, I've been given the opportunity to do this. And you never know where it may take you. It's been incredible, and I have loved every minute of it. So thank you folks very much.
Is this an A? Yep. You just start now, come in there at some point. Do what?
Oh, wow.
Who's that other guy?
That was November the 2nd, 1991, down in Orlando.
Which one's you?
Yeah, right. High point of my life. I'll tell you, it was about 5 days before our youngest son was born, and we were scared to death we weren't going to get to go to the show, so it all kind of worked out.
Yep.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old and older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country road, take me home to the place Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road. All my memories, they gather round her, mine is lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, sing it with us now. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Yeah, down country roads.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Carl Bennett. Thank you, Carl. Great job. Before we go any farther, there's another gentleman here that is sitting right in the middle of the stage there. And, well, I think he already introduced you there, Bobby. Put your hands together. I think this gentleman here has brought a lot of inspiration and certainly a lot of perspiration for everybody in the band here. But put your hands together and welcome Mr. Bobby Randall, please.
You have such a way with words, Neil. Such a way with words.
Well, yeah, right.
A lot of perspiration.
I think I saw a politician do that one time or something.
That's funny. That is good.
How'd your golf game go the other day?
My golf game, just for those of you who are keeping track, was a lot better, wasn't it, Dougie? Dougie and Mickey and I went to play golf, and it was better than the last time we went, was it not?
It was great.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the $5 you gave me to say that.
Yeah. And Mickey almost got a hole-in-one.
Yes. Yeah.
On a par 3.
Everybody played good.
Missed it by like that much. So we're going Tuesday, though.
Of course, it started off, it was only that long.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's like the
So you
fish.
got
It
that
was just
close.
big. Now it's just big. And then it's,
Moving on.
right. Probably better.
And to those of you who are watching the stream on Facebook, welcome. It's great to have you with us. And if you're here with somebody you're not supposed to be here with, it's too late. They've already seen your face. So let's kick off our talent here, folks, from Jacksonville, Florida. Here's Chloe Grace.
You've come to tell me something. You say I ought to know that he don't love me anymore, and I'll have to let him go. Oh, you say you're gonna take him, oh, but I don't think you can, 'cause you ain't woman enough to take in love with me. Well, I don't know where that leaves you, oh, but I know where I stand. And you ain't woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can buy 'em anywhere. For you to get to him, I'd have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. Oh, it'll be over my dead body. So get out while you can. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. Yeah, you ain't woman enough to take my man. Thank you so much. Thank
From
you.
Jacksonville, Chloe Grace. Thank you, Chloe. Nice job. I'm really proud of the fact that we have some people who are in our contest who have come a long ways. It started out as very much a regional contest, but with the Facebook going out there and people watching it, and honestly just the reputation the show has had, we're getting people in this contest from all over. This young lady is from Brookings, South Dakota. Put your hands together and welcome Lizzie Hofer.
I've been a rock and I got my bad self. I never let them down. When it comes to love, I keep my senses. I don't get kicked around. I shiver once, get broken till my soul. The devil's just done now. I'm out of control. How did you get to me? There's no one else on earth could ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. No one else on earth was ever worth it. No one can love me like, no one can love me like you. You can make me want you anytime you want to. You're burning me alive. I can't deny you, even when I hit you, even a weak alibi. 'Cause when the night falls, you make me forget your love is killing me. And it ain't over yet. How did you get to me? There's no one else on earth could ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. And no one else on earth was ever worth it. No one can love me like, no one can love me like you. I shivered once, get broken till my soul. The damage is done now. I'm out of control. How did you get to me? There's no one else on earth could ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. And no one else on earth was ever worth it. No one can love me like, no one can love me like, no one else on earth could ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. And no one else
From Brookings, South Dakota, Lizzie Hofer. Thank you, Lizzie. Hi, Mark. How you doing tonight, buddy? I'm doing pretty doggone good for the shape I'm in. Been going to the doctor all week long. That's really a lot of fun, ain't it, huh? But so far, they've found nothing. They even checked my head and found nothing. No, that's a joke, folks. That's a joke. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a great guy right now. Mr. Mark Houghton from Ocoee, Florida.
Telephone rang about 8:45. She heard his voice on the other end of the line. She wondered what was wrong this time. She never knew what has caused my brain. With a cowboy like him, it could be anything. She always expected the worst in the back of her mind. He said it's cold out here and I'm all alone. Didn't make the shore go again, and I'm coming home. And we've been away too long. Never got a chance to ride her call, and I know this rodeo's been hard on us all, but I'll be home soon, and honey, is there something wrong? She said don't bother coming home, by the time you get here I'll be long gone. There's somebody new and it sure ain't no rodeo man. He said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby, if I hurry I can still make Cheyenne. I gotta go now, baby. If I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. He left that phone dangling off the hook and slowly turned around and gave it one last look. Then he just walked away. He aimed his truck towards that Wyoming line. With a little luck he can still get there in time. And in that Cheyenne wind he could still hear her say, she said don't bother coming home, by the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new and it sure ain't no rodeo man. He said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. Well, there's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. I gotta go now, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. She never knew what has caused my brain. With a cowboy like him, it could be anything. She always expected the worst in the back of her mind. you so much, Mr. George Strait there.
Mark Houghton from Ocoee. Nice job, Mark. Before anybody asks, how did I line the entertainers up? It's done in alphabetical order by your last name. So the first time through, we're starting out on A end, and when we come back, we'll start on number 10 and work our way back down again. So they've been doing great so far, haven't they? It's been awesome. Yeah. You're going to have a great time tonight, I'll tell you. From Wildwood, Florida, here's Jody Lynn.
She was in the backyard, say it was a little past 9 when her prince pulled up a white pickup truck. Her folks should have seen it coming, it was only just a matter of time. Plenty old enough, and you can't stop love. She stuck a note on the screen door, sorry but I got to go. And that was all she wrote. Mama's heart was broke, and that was all she wrote. So the story goes. Now her daddy's in the kitchen, staring out the window, scratching and rocking his brain. I get 18 years just up and walk away. A little ponytail girl got up to be a woman, now she's gone in the blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. Now don't you wonder what the preacher's gonna preach about Sunday morn? Nothing quite like this has happened here before. Well, he must have been a looker, a smooth-talking son of a gun. Such a grounding girl to just up and run. 'Cause you can't bend stop, and you can't stop love. Now all the biddies in the beauty shop gossip going on, stop sipping on me, lemonade. I get 18 years just up and walk away. A little ponytail girl brought up to be a woman, now she's gone in the blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. Yeehaw! She got a pretty little bare feet headed out the window and they're headed out to Vegas tonight. I get 18 years just up and walk away. A little ponytail girl got up to be a woman, now she's gone in the blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. She was in the backyard, say it was a little past 9 when her prince pulled up a white pickup truck, a plenty old enough, and you can't stop love. Of course you can't fence time, and you can't stop love. Thank you.
Jody Lynn from Wildwood. Thank you, Jody. Nice job. Hey, Jessica, come on up here, young lady. Jessica is from the Villages.
Take it off.
Folks, put your hands together and walk onto our stage. Jessica Philbin.
Yep.
It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. People tell me love's for fools. Here I go easy, it's so easy, it's so easy. Where you're concerned, my heart will learn. Oh, it's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. So easy, it's so easy, it's so easy, it's so easy, so easy, it's so easy, it's so easy, so easy, it's so easy, it's so easy. Oh, where you're concerned, my heart will learn. Oh, it's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love.
From the Villages, Jessica Philbin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. Nice job.
Acapella.
All right, Jenny, come on up here, young lady. This next gal is from Gainesville, Florida. Anybody from Florida here tonight? Anybody snowbirds here that will be leaving us in about a month or so? Oh, wow. Well, just remember where you're at tonight, so when you come back, you come right back and see us again, all right? We'd like that. Remember, oh, yeah, whoops, I blew it. Remember where you are, is that correct?
Never where you at. It's always where you are.
Sounds good to me. Put your hands together from Gainesville, Jenny Piergrossi.
Yes. Here we go. All right, check this out. Right now, he's probably slow dancing with her bleach blonde tramp, and she's probably getting frisky. Right now, he's probably buying her some fruity little drink, 'cause she can't shoot a whiskey. Right now, he's probably up behind her with a pool stick, showing her how to shoot a combo. Ha! But he don't know that I dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive. Called my name into his limousine. I took a Louis V slug with a both headlights, dashed a hole up on tires. Maybe next time we'll think before he, she. You think so? I don't know. Right now, she's probably up singing some white trash version of Shania karaoke. Right now, she's probably saying I'm drunk, and he's thinking that he's gonna get lucky. Right now, he's probably dabbing on $3 worth of that bedroom for love. He don't know that I dug my key to the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive. Called my name into his limousine. I took a Louis V slug with a both headlights, slashed a hole in off our tires. Maybe next time we'll think before he, she. You think so? I doubt it. I might have saved a little trouble for the next girl, 'cause the next time that he cheats, guess what, y'all? Oh, you know it won't be on me. No, not on me. Hey, 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 'cause I dug my key to the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive. Called my name to his limousine. I took a Louis V slug with a both headlights, slashed a hole up on tires. Maybe next time I'll find
Gainesville. Jenny Paragrossi. Thank you, Jenny. Hello there, young man. How are you tonight? Let me grab your hand there. How's that right there?
No.
You want to go? I'm sorry. Perfect. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, from Inverness, put your hands together. And please, please welcome to the stage. Let me hear you applaud now. Let me hear you applaud. Jake Reynolds, everybody.
How y'all doing tonight? Let's rock and roll. Last night I dug your picture out from our old dresser drawer. I set it on the table and I talked to it till 4. I read some more love letters right up till the break of dawn. Yeah, I've been sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I looked through the jewelry and I found our wedding rings. I put mine on my finger and I gave yours a fling. Across this lonely bedroom of our recent broken home. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. Well, I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Yeah. Then I went through the closet and I found some things like that pretty negligee that I bought you to wear. And I recall how good you looked each time you had it on. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. Well, I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Well, I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. One more. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. Yeah, I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. Yeah, I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. God bless you.
Jake Reynolds from Inverness, Florida. Nice job, Jake. Thank you very much. Good job, man. Thanks, Kurt. Yes, sir. Be real careful. How you doing out there? You having fun? Y'all have been so nice to us. We started this on January 5th, and boy, it has been full every single time, so we appreciate that very much. From West Fargo, North Dakota, ladies and gentlemen, here's Doug Thompson.
We're children up here paying no attention to us.
Show them what you got.
All right. How we doing, Ill Wheel? Doing all right? Good to see you guys out here. Here's some Cody Johnson for you. You can tell your old man you do some largemouth fishing another time. You just got too much on your plate, bait and cast a line. You can always put a rain check in his hand till you can't. You can keep putting off forever with that girl whose heart you hold, swearing that you'll last someday further down the road. You can always put a diamond on her hand till you can't. If you got a chance, take it. You take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can till you can. There's a box of greasy parts sitting in the trunk of that 65, still waiting on you and your granddad to bring it back to life. You can always get around to fixing up that Pontiac till you can't. If you got a chance, take it. You take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can till you can. Take that phone call from your mama, just talk away, 'cause you'll never know how bad you wanna till you can't someday. Don't wait until tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow may not show. Say your sorries, say I love you, 'cause man, you'll never know. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can till you can. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can till you can. Until you can. Yeah. Take it. Thank you so much.
From West Fargo, Doug Thompson, everybody. Nice job there, Doug. Yep, don't fall down. Okay, folks, after this performer here, we're going to take a short break here and let you stretch your legs. And boy, but what a first half it's been, huh? Incredible. So when we get to the halftime, I don't want you to go anywhere. I want you to stay there because I'm going to let the judges come out of the auditorium first. From DeLand, Florida, welcome Regina Tolton.
Love me just a little longer. If it's just for one more day. must go, then go slowly. Let me love you till the last. The love we share, oh so long. It's a big part of me. You must take your love away. Take it gradually and break it to me gently. Give me time, oh, give me a little time. Ease the pain. If you must go, then go slowly. 'Cause I'll never love again. You must take your love away. Take it gradually and break it to me gently. Give me time, oh, give me a little time to ease the pain. Love me just a little longer, 'cause I'll never, never love again. No, I'll never, never love again.
From DeLand, Regina Yolton. Thank you, Regina. Nice job. Folks, we are going to take a break here as soon as just everybody remain seated a little bit here. Here comes, I want to go. We will be right back with the second half of the show. The band's going to play again, and Cody's going to be here to do some songs for you. Don't go away, everybody.
Howdy, everybody. Hello, Trouble. Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing? Everybody okay? Well, they said we had to play a song, and then Cody's going to come out and sing a couple songs. And what are we? Chopped liver? Let's see. You ready? Hold on. All right, Todd, you ready? Hello, Trouble. Key A.
What?
Hello, Trouble. No, Neil said we had to play a song. We don't have to. Oh, yeah, you want to? We'll do that?
Yeah.
Yep. Hello, Trouble. I woke up this morning, happy as could be. I looked out my window, what did I see? Coming up the sidewalk, just as plain as day. Here comes trouble that I never thought I'd see when you went away. Hello, Trouble. Well, come on in. Well, you talk about heartaches. Where in the world you been? Ain't had the misery since you've been gone. Hello, Trouble, Trouble, Trouble. Welcome home. Come on, Dougie. Pot of coffee, you could rest your shoes, you could tell me those sweet lies, I'll listen to you. I'm just another part of this life we live, but I'd rather have a little bit of trouble than to never know the love you give. Hello, Trouble, come on in. Well, you talk about heartaches, where in the world you been? Ain't had the misery since you've been gone. Hello, Trouble, 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 welcome home. Hello, Trouble, 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 welcome home. Fly by night, that's us, everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for one of our celebrity judges this evening. No stranger, he's got a story, too, to tell you all about the Orange Blossom Opera. Y'all give it up for Cody. There he is!
How you doing? That was plumb pitiful. How y'all doing, baby? I'll try it one more time. How y'all doing, OBO? Okay, it's more like it. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3, get ready now, go, can't go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, play hard with my blue suede shoes. Well, when you knock me down, I step on my feet, so out of my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do, but I'll lay off my shoes and don't step on my blue suede shoes. Yeah, yeah. Well, you can do anything, play hard with my blue suede shoes. I'll play that guitar, son. My house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. Do anything that you want to do, but I'll lay hold of my shoes and don't you step my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, play hard with my blue suede shoes. Oh, go, 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 go. It's all you. Well, it's the one for the money. Step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything. Play all of my blue suede shoes. Bring it low, baby. Well, it's blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off of my blues. It's all you, OBO. What is it? Blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blues. Say, go, 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 go. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off of my blues. How about this kick and bam, baby? I said, how about this kick and bam, baby? Woo. All right, give me a minute. Okay. Is it the Pink Panther, man? Oh, my gosh. Are y'all having a good time tonight? I am having a great time on the other side of things for once. And it's humbling. It truly is. It's a hard job, and I speak for everybody, I think, in this room. What talent. What talent. I make no bones about it. This is my home, baby. This is my home. It's the OBO, ladies and gentlemen. I was a little boy with a little shaky leg. That was about 2 weeks ago. And I only grew about 5 inches, but you know. No, I was about 5 years old when I came to the Orange Blossom Opry. And right there. Look at that. Why'd you put a picture of a random kid in a jumpsuit on the screen, man? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, man. But I started at a very young age, and the Orange Blossom Opry was so gracious enough to allow me to come perform on the stage. And believe it or not, this was the first time I had ever performed with a band at the age of 5. And I had my little blue jumpsuit on, and Mrs. Stell and my grandmother were sitting in those 2 seats. So you guys were sitting in right there, ladies and gentlemen. And my grandmother couldn't sit still for anything, especially when I was on stage. And little did I know it, that she found a kindred spirit with Mrs. Stell. And I started my little, all of this, and they both went absolutely bonkers. And they were like, do you know them? And I was like, absolutely not. No, I don't know. I don't know either of them. But, and from there it snowballed, and I learned so much from all the different members of all the bands that have been here over the years, and having the honor to play with all of these fellas, these fine young gentlemen up here, ladies and gentlemen. Young gentlemen. And yes, sir. Young. Yes, sir. And it's there's one in every crowd, maybe. No, but it's such a blessing, in the Orange Blossom Opry has opened so many doors for me, and I am so humbled and so blessed that it has given me a place to call home, a place to learn what works, what doesn't work, and just be family at the end of the day. And so thank you guys for giving me every single opportunity that y'all have given me, and for being my home. And to see them do this, I told them in the back, is so incredibly amazing to have this contest. And I couldn't think of a better place to host it than the Orange Blossom Opry. So, all right. You want to count it off, man? Get those hands clapping, come on. All right. On this next one, the more screaming you do, the more shaking I'm gonna do, baby, okay? It's a two-way street. If you don't give me anything, I'm going to stand here like a pencil. All right? One threw a party in the county jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. The band was jumping, now the door began to swing. You should have heard it, not that chair, but sing. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Yeah. Everybody in the on cell block, they were dancing to the jailhouse rock. The Spider Marvin playing a tenor saxophone. The little Joe blowing on the side trombone. The drum boy for Melon on the scratch spoon bank. The whole rhythm judge was a purple gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the old cell block, they were dancing to the jailhouse rock. Take it back. Sam was sitting on a log of stone, over in the corner weeping all alone. I wanna tell anybody, don't you be no square. You can't find a party who's a woman in jail. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Yeah. Everybody in the old cell block, they were dancing to the jailhouse rock. Dancing, we were dancing to the jailhouse. Dancing to the jailhouse rock. Dancing to the jailhouse rock. We were dancing to the jailhouse rock. Everybody in the old cell block, do it again. We were dancing to the jailhouse. Get it, get it, get it. Dancing to the jailhouse rock. 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 Everybody in the old cell block, we're dancing to the jail. We're dancing. We're grooving to the jailhouse. All right.
Cody, everybody.
Yeah, man. Woo, woo, woo.
Just another quiet night at the Orange Blossom Opry. Thank you, Cody. Woo! Are you ready to proceed with the show here, folks? Well, we're going to invite all our talented people to come back up here and entertain you one more time. So starting off, you'll come up here, young lady. I'll read all about you here. She's from DeLand, born in Pennsylvania and raised in Florida. She grew up singing with family, but wants to sing for the whole wide world. She's influenced by country and rock alike, and she loves hearing and singing all genres of music and has been performing with various bands since 2010. Please welcome back to the microphone, Regina Yolton.
I feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou, saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where the fishing boats with their sails afloat. If I could only see that familiar sunrise through the sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Gonna see my baby again, gonna be with some of my friends. maybe I feel better again on Blue Bayou. I'm saving nickels, saving dimes. I'm working till the sun don't shine. I'm looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where the fishing boats with their sails afloat. If I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Oh, that boy of mine by my side, the silver moon and the evening tide. Oh, some sweet day gonna take away this hurting inside. Oh, I'll never be blue, my dreams come true on Blue
From DeLand, Regina Yolton. Thank you, Regina. Nice job. All right, come up here, sir. I just looked it up. This gentleman's from West Fargo, North Dakota, and the temperature there is 18 right now there, Doug. Doug is from West Fargo. Doug performs in the Villages, Tavares, and the surrounding area. And he's been a lead guitarist for a touring band in Minnesota for 25 years. Guess what? He spends his winters here as a performing snowbird. Doug Thompson, everybody.
Any Brooks and Dunn fans out here? All right. I was raised off of Route 3, out where the blacktop ends. We'd walk to church on Sunday morning, race barefoot back to Johnson's fence. That's where I first saw Mary, on that roadside picking blackberries. That summer I turned the corner in my soul, down that red dirt road. That's where I drank my first beer. That's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is full of sinners and believers. Learning happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I learned, like a know, there's life at both ends. That red dirt road. Her daddy didn't like me much in my shackled up GTO. Well, I seen Carol in the middle of the night throw rocks at her bedroom window. I turn out the headlights and drive by the moonlight, talking about what the future might hold down that red and dirt road. That's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is full of sinners and believers. learning happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I learned, well, I come to know there's love at both ends of that red dirt road. Well, I went out into the world and I came back in. Well, I lost Mary, oh, I got her back again. And driving home tonight feels like I found a long lost friend. It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven, it's full of sinners and believers. Learning happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I learned, well, I come to know there's love at both ends of that red dirt road. Come on. Yes, I learned, but I come to know there's love at both ends of that red dirt road. Down that red dirt road now.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
From West Fargo, Doug Thompson, everybody. Great job, Doug. Thank you. I think if you'd have been singing that song up there, it'd been up to 20 degrees now. Hello there, young man. Come on with me there. We're getting closer.
How y'all doing out there tonight?
Can I tell them a little bit about you?
Depends on what you're going to tell them, Hoss.
Well, he's originally from Inverness, Florida. Jake loves classic country, and he has been singing his entire life, and loves getting up here on stage and entertaining people. Jake Reynolds, everybody.
I just want to tell y'all one thing before we get started. When you first hear Bobby start to pick on that guitar, you'll know what song this is. And it's for my mom. Here you go. Hit it. The first thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound, and no one could change my mind, but Mama tried. The one and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, my mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, toes are bad, I kept on turning till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. Come on! I turned 21 in prison, doing a life without the road. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. One more time. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, cause Mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, cause Mama tried. God bless you. Good night.
Jake Reynolds. From Inverness. One more time for Jake Reynolds. Jenny, come on up here, young lady. I almost missed you, didn't I, huh? Jenny is originally from Jersey. Go ahead. South Jersey. Exit 43, she said. Jenny taught herself to play guitar at the age of 3. She's an entertainer, songwriter, and singer. But most importantly, she is the mom to 5 kids. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, from Gainesville, Jenny Piergrossi.
Thank you.
He was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car. Yeah, I was caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless summer we found love growing wild. On the banks, on the river, on a well-beaten path. It's funny how those memories they last. Strawberry wine, 17, that hot July moon, it's all everything. My first taste of love, no bittersweet, like green on the vine. Like strawberry wine. Well, I still remember when 30 was old. My biggest fear was September, when he had it go. Yeah, a few cards and letters and one long distance call. It drifted away like the leaves in the fall. But year after year I'd come back to this place just to remember the taste of strawberry wine. 17, that hot July moon, it's all everything. My first taste of love, no bittersweet, like green on the vine. Like strawberry wine. Years have gone over now, years since they've seen the plow. Well, there's nothing time hasn't touched. Was it really him or the loss of my innocence? I've been missing so much. Yeah. Like strawberry wine, Strawberry.
From Gainesville, Jenny Pergrossi. Thank you, Jenny. Nice job. Hello there, Jessica. How are you? Good. I'm glad to hear that. Jessica is originally from Illinois, where she played the festival and fair circuit. Her first band was a 6-piece band called The Breeze. Her early training started in junior high in choir. Please welcome from the Villages, Jessica Philbin.
Spend your whole life building something from nothing. One storm can come and blow it all away. Build it anyway. You can chase a dream. It seems so out of reach, and you know it might not ever come your way. Dream it anyway. God is great, but sometimes life ain't good. When I pray, it doesn't always turn out like I think it should. But I do it anyway. I do it anyway. This world's gone crazy, and it's hard to believe that tomorrow will be better than today. Believe it anyway. You can spend your life loving all your right reasons. In a moment they can choose to walk away. Love them anyway. God is great, but sometimes life ain't good. And when I pray, it doesn't always turn out like I think it should. But I do it anyway. Yeah, I do it You can pour your soul out singing a song you believe in, that tomorrow they'll forget you ever sang. Sing it anyway. Hey, sing it anyway. Yeah, yeah. I sing, I dream, and love.
the Villages, Jessica Philbin. Thank you, Jessica. Nice job. Well, we're kind of working our way down here. We've only got 4 left. I wish this could go on forever and ever. It's been a great show, everybody. Wow, tremendous talents tonight. Jody Lynn is up next. She's from Wildwood. Jody is originally from Washington Port House, Ohio. She started singing in elementary school when she was, and when I can't read anymore neither. Jody sings karaoke and lives in Continental Country Club. Welcome, Jody Lynn, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thanks for bringing me back. I hope you like a little Patty Loveless. She left the car in the driveway. She left the key in the door. She left her kids at her mama's and the laundry piled up on the floor. She left her ring on the pillow, right where it wouldn't be missed. She left a note in the kitchen next to the grocery list. It says you don't even know who I am. You left me a long time ago. You don't even know who I am. So what do you care if I go? He left the ring on the pillow. He left the clothes on the floor. And he called her to say he was sorry, but he couldn't remember what for. So he said, I've been doing some thinking, and I've been thinking that maybe you're right. I go to work every morning, and I come home to you every night. And you don't even know who I am. You left me a long time ago. You don't even know who I am. So what do I care if you go? You don't even know who I am. So what do you care if I go? Thank you.
From Wildwood, Jody Lynn. Thank you, Jody. Nice job. Welcome back there, Mark. Let me read a little bit about Mark here for you, folks. His hometown is Ocoee, but he's originally from Johnstown, New York. Mark has grown a large local following in a short period of time. He's a collaboration of talent blended with his down-home country vocals. Welcome back.
Can I say
Mark.
one word?
One word.
All right, a couple words. My mom is watching up in upstate New York, and she would probably think that this is the perfect song for me because I used to get in a lot of trouble in my vehicles, and I'll leave it for that. Hey! Blue lights flashing in my rear view. The sheriff said, boy, I should have known it was you. You got 14 people in the bed of this truck. I warned you twice, now I'm riding you up. Said, officer, what have I done? He smiled and said, boy, you're having too much fun. Too much fun, what's that mean? It's like too much money, no such thing. It's like a girl too pretty with too much class, being too lucky, a car too fast. No matter what they say I've done, well, I ain't never had too much fun. There was a fight Friday night at the OBO. Me and old Bobby just had to join in. Next thing you know, we're just seeing stars. They threw us out and closed down the bar. The Long Branch is open, not still young, and we ain't never had too much fun. Too much fun, what's that mean? Like too much money, no such thing. It's like a girl too pretty, too much class, being too lucky, a car too fast. No matter what they say I've done, well, I ain't never had too much fun. I'm a holy terror, a tornado. I'm me up, turn me loose and let me go. Play that thing, boy. Too much fun, what's that mean? It's like too much money, no such thing. It's like a girl too pretty, too much class, being too lucky, a car too fast. No matter what they say I've done, well, I ain't never had too much fun. No matter what they say I've done, well, I ain't never had too much fun. Give me the reins and let me run. I ain't never had too much fun. Yeah!
Mark Houghton.
Hey, you.
From McCoy. Nice job, Mark. Thank you very much. All right, we've got a young lady coming up here. Her name is Lizzie Hofer. Lizzie's hometown is Brookings, South Dakota. Lizzie's originally from Bruce, South Dakota. She started singing when she was 5. She now appears all over the Midwest, including the Dakotas and Minnesota. She appears regularly at festivals and fairs, local events, and the South Dakota State Fair. She's a DJ, an MC, a coach, a mentor, and a performer. Welcome back, Lizzie Hofer.
She loved him like he was the last man on earth. Gave him everything she ever had. He'd break his spirit down, then come loving up on her. Give it love, then take it back. She'd tell him about a dream, he'd just shoot him down. Lord, he loved to make her cry. You're crazy for believing he'll ever leave the ground. We silly angels know how to fly. And with a broken wing, she still sees. She keeps an eye on the sky. With a broken wing, she carries her dreams. Man, you wanna see her One Sunday morning, she didn't go to church. He wondered why she didn't leave. He went up to the bedroom and found it all by the window, with the curtains blowing in the breeze. And with a broken wing, she still sees. She keeps an eye on the sky. With a broken wing, she carries her dreams. Man, you wanna see her fly. With the broken wing, she carries her dreams. And man, you wanna see her fly.
Lizzie Hofer from Brookings, South Dakota. It's 18 degrees there too, Lizzie. Hello, Chloe. How are you? Chloe Grace is from Jacksonville, Florida. She's originally from Jacksonville. Chloe is 12 years old. She's a singer, songwriter, guitarist that loves traditional country music. Some of her favorite singers are somebody named Patsy Cline, Dolly Parton, and Loretta Lynn. Chloe has performed all across Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, Chloe Grace.
My darling, I've hungered for your touch a long time. As time goes by so slowly, that time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely riverside. coming home with me. Oh, my love, my darling, I hungered for your touch. Oh, Lord, and I know the time goes by so slowly. That time can do so much. Are you still I need your love. Godspeed your love to
Chloe
Thank
Grace.
you guys so much. Thank you.
Have you enjoyed tonight, folks? Now, I'll tell you what, we're going to do something different tonight than we did the other times. I want you to stay in your seats because we're going to announce the 5 finalists tonight yet. And what better way to take us up to the 5 finalists than some music? And I want to hear it really loud here. For the Orange Blossom Opry Band.
Hey, so y'all know that we got Friday Night Live coming up, right? Yeah, we're going to start doing Friday Night Lives here pretty soon for those of you who don't, which means I think it starts in May. And so that means it's just us. We play all night. So we're going to, we don't have much time to practice, so we're going to practice right now. And you don't care, we're going to, we'll do One More Day song. Here's the song, Todd's going to kill me. But we just tried this at rehearsal. Doug's going to kill me. But I think between you and I, we can sing this song. If we start in F. We have never played this song
How about
ever.
E flat?
Huh?
How about E flat?
E flat.
E flat?
E flat.
You want to do it in E flat? No. No, Houston.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Scratch that. If
Hey.
you have your harmonica, it's definitely not E flat.
So we've never played this song. I've never sang this song. I don't know all the words, but I know part of it. So I'm going to sing one part, and what's his name? Chris is going to sing another part, and
Call me
Todd,
whatever.
and Todd's going to kill me after this.
What key are we in?
You want to play in
pick one.
F? Let's play in F, and then we'll go to G. That's the highest note I can sing. I can't. I'm no Chloe Grace. Me.
That's pretty good.
That is not in my repertoire. Me.
I don't even know if I know what the chords to the.
I don't think it matters. Y'all don't care if we mess this up, do you? Okay. And the judges, they've already left, so we don't care about that. Because we got to practice. I think this will be a good song. And when we get done, if it's any good, let us know and we'll put it in our Friday night repertoire, which is a big word for a hillbilly.
Steel.
No tomatoes. If you have tomatoes, don't throw 'em.
All right.
How does this go?
I don't know.
Okay.
You have to start it though. Yeah, it's up to you, right? Here we go, brand new, never played before. Everybody sing. Oh, Houston, Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Oh, honey, Houston, Houston means the last day of tour we're through. Oh, honey, you and God in
I do for a living, I do. Oh, Houston, Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Come on, son.
I'll sing it all. Rodeo, it was a good time for me and the guys. Oh, but when I'm away from you, honey, time almost never flies. Sleeping all alone at a holiday hotel show makes a cowboy blue. Oh, here I am and we're still, and I'm one day closer to you.
Oh, Houston, Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Oh, honey, Houston, Houston means the last day of tour was through. Oh, honey, you and God in heaven above know I love what I do for a living, I do. Oh, Houston, Houston means that I was one day closer to you. Oh, Dougie. Now we go up. Oh, Houston, Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Oh, honey, Houston, Houston means the last day of tour was through. Oh, honey, you and God in heaven above know I love what I do for a living, I do. Oh, Houston, Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Oh, honey, Houston, Houston means that I'm one day closer to you.
There it is. We don't have to rehearse. We're good.
That's how good we are. No. I've never sang that song before. I know the choruses, and he knows the verses, and it worked out pretty good. Here's the song. I guess we're going to just keep going until they tell us they have a winner. Let me tell you this, folks. Are all those people still over there? All the singers still over there? Let me tell you something, man. This has been a hell of a night, huh? Come on. Every one of those people up here singing their hearts out, and I'll tell you, if I was a coach, if I was what do they call it? A judge. Yeah, if I was a judge, I'd be on the crack.
I don't know
pipers.
so much about those guys that started each show. The first guy.
Yeah, well, those guys, Dr. Carl and Cody, yeah.
Actually,
what key
they've
is
been.
this in? E
It's
flat?
been amazing.
Yeah, here's one more song, folks. What key is this in? E flat. E flat. This is another brand new song. That you need a different guitar, Mickey? Negative. Okay,
I'll do this without words.
Here's a brand new song that we're also working up. So so the last one was a keeper. Okay.
Don't get too excited yet.
This one here, I'm ready.
Folks, as Kevin Kingston will tell you.
Houston. I'm ready.
No, this isn't Houston. This
Oh,
is
okay.
we're doing Dallas now.
Okay.
Dallas means it's closer to actually it's north of Houston. You ready, guys? Yeah. Huh?
We'll know in a minute.
We're doing one more day. Here's a song by I don't even know who it's by. It doesn't really matter.
Here's some Diamond Rio for you. 2 fans, great.
2 people.
Last night I had a crazy dream. A wish was granted just for me. It could be for anything. I didn't ask for money or a mansion Malibu. I simply ask for one more day with you, with all of you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, baby, I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day. First thing I do is ask for time to crawl. I'd unplug the telephone and keep the TV off. I'd hold you every second, say a million I love yous. That's what I'd do for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, baby, I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, baby, I'd be satisfied. But then again, you know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day. Leave me wishing still for one more day. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day. One more day. Thank you.
All right. We'll keep that.
Bobby, can you do another one for us?
Yep. So, do what? What do you want to hear? Orange Blossom Special. You know, I'm 70 years old. Every day of 70 years old. You know how many times I played the Orange Blossom Special? And Dougie's 75.
Where does that put me? How old is
Are you sure there's not something else you'd rather? What else would you rather hear? Huh? No, we're not doing that. What are we doing? What?
Why are you taking a request if you don't want to do none of them?
All right, we'll do that. We'll do that, okay? Dougie, you ever
What?
went down to Georgia?
Do we know that song?
I don't know it, but we'll play it. All right,
How
we'll
does it
play
go?
that. Cowbell.
Hey.
Hey, didn't you hear? We had a song. One of those girls. You know, I got to confess, y'all, that every one of us, I wouldn't know one of those people from another. We don't look at their names or nothing. We just try to read the music. But I remember one of those songs had cowbell in it. I'm going to sing from back here because did I tell you I'm 70 years old? And my ass is tired. It's. Y'all don't care if I sit down, do you? Hold on a minute. There, huh? No, I don't care. So you just go out there and just show. Yeah, you just. Well, that old devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind, and he was willing to make a deal. He come upon this young lad sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot. The devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to make a dare, well, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Bobby, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're going to regret, because I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, because hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. If you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil gets your soul." Well, the devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show," and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. Then he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And a band of demons all joined in and it sounded something like this. Get it? Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off. Were you doing something? Dougie kicked my butt on the golf course really good on Tuesday. Well, the devil finished, and Johnny said, "You're pretty good there, son. But sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done." He played "Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run." Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking that dough. Granny does a dog fight, don't y'all know? So the devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he placed that golden fiddle on the floor at Johnny's feet. The devil said, "Just come on back if you ever want to try again, because I told you once, you son of a... I'm the best it's ever been." He played "Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run." Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking that dough. Granny does it all right, don't you know?
The Orange Blossom Opry Band.
Are we all done now? They got the answer?
They are not done yet.
All right. Well, what else you want to hear?
If you'll pick up a song, that'd be great.
Give me something else, y'all. You got to speak up. I can't hear. Trashy women. There's 2 for trashy women. What? Walk Softly? We'll play that.
Don't mess with my tutu.
Just so you know what it sounds like from here, it sounds like. We'll play Walk Softly. Hey, where are you going?
He's going that way.
Are you done? Hey, listen, we get a lot better. Hey, don't forget, folks, we're going to start in May and start doing Friday Night Lives. And that's going to happen in Friday, which means Friday nights will be just us. Also, I don't know, I suppose everybody heard, but the Brooks and Dunn show has been canceled this Friday. We're going to do a Brooks and Dunn tribute show.
Sunday.
2 shows.
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. Both shows were sold out, and my buddy called me this morning and has COVID. So we're going to move that, I think, to April 12th, I think it is, whatever that Wednesday is, 12th or 13th, something like that. So, all right, hold on a minute. Nathan likes it when I play real loud. Can I stay seated? I can? All right, Hawk.
You say you're sorry once again. You want me to take you back once more.
Really?
You say you need a helping hand, dear. But that's what you told me once before. So walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. But let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Walk softly. Someday you'll find a new love. I think your heart is turned to stone. So please let me down real easy, 'cause loneliness moves in as you move on. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. But don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Walk softly on this heart of mine.
That's just
Mr.
nonsense,
Randall.
y'all.
Mr.
All right,
Randall.
now we have a winner.
We have the judges' rulings here. How's
We have
that?
the judges' rulings.
We got 5 people coming next week?
Pretty
Boy, I've
much
been
so.
in a courthouse when they say that. I never.
First
like
off,
the
I
sound
want
of
to
that.
say we are missing one person tonight. That was Reggie Stacy. He did qualify tonight, and he called me earlier today, and because of a family emergency, he could not make it here tonight. Now, if you'll turn the lights on up here for just a minute, everybody that sang here tonight, would you stand up and wave to these people? I can tell you all, they gave their hearts and souls to entertain you all tonight. We do have the results. The results are not in any particular order, meaning if you got more or less the score, they're just random results. Congratulations, all of you. 5 of you will be back. This sounds like a show on TV, don't it? 5 of you will be back next Thursday night. And here comes our judges. Stokes, come on out, buddy. Okay, Lewis, what do you think we got here?
I just wanted to say before we announce this, we feel like we were in a prize fight back there, beating each other up backstage over these names of you guys. You made it so difficult for us judges. That's why it took so long. We were duking it out. Right. We were. It was like him when he was performing earlier. You know, it was like. He's teaching me how to be an Elvis impersonator. That's going to be my next. And Bobby, this is for you. Okay. All right. There you
Man,
go.
you throw like a girl. You got to throw from back here, man. See, I could throw strikes. All
That's a
right.
foul ball.
He's a big wow,
Okay.
at 70 years old.
All right. Let's hear it. Let's give it up.
Still throw a baseball
Yes, sir.
through your head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when we call the name? When we call the name, I've got the 5. Y'all come up here, 5. First, I want to thank my fellow judges. Let's hear it for Cody.
Yeah, Cody!
I can't wait to see him do a full show. Come back for the Orange Blossom Opry for that. And Dr. Carl Bennett. I'll be back for the John Denver tribute. All right. All right, here we go. You have a drum roll, Todd?
We're Todd.
Yeah. In no particular order. Todd, I said Todd or Doug? Oh, there's Todd. Okay. All right, top 5. Our first is Lizzie Hofer. This is in no particular order. Come on up to the stage. Next is Jake Reynolds.
Jake, 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 Jake.
Jake. All right. Next we have Chloe Grace. I'm telling you, this was hard decisions for us to make backstage. Next, Jessica Philbin. And the final of the 5, Jenny Piragrossi.
Big round of applause for our judges here, folks. And our 5 finalists are moving to our final show next week. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the flag tonight is a young man that fought on D-Day at Utah Beach. He was in the Battle of the Bulge. He freed the concentration camps, and he fought in Berlin. A real American hero. 98 years old. Bring him up here, Irving Locker, my buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask this evening, if you're a veteran, would you please stand? Could I see all the veterans standing, please? We always like to recognize all of our veterans. There we go, right there. We also like to ask if you are currently serving in law enforcement, or if you did, would you stand too? Because we believe the cops are the good guys. There you go. Hi, Mike. Good to see you, pal. We'd like to ask everyone else right now, would you please stand as we pay tribute to our veterans?
If tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, and I had to start again, just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be standing here today, because this flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, well, at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died and gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. So I kneel down, I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, sea to shining sea. Oh, Detroit down to Houston. Oh, and New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, oh, I'm proud to be an American. Well, at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died and gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, because there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Y'all sing it proud if you know it. I'm proud. And I won't forget the man who died and gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, because there ain't no doubt I love this land. God
bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We encourage you to do a random act of kindness for someone tomorrow, because I bet you'll have a better day. Come back and see us again here at the Orange Blossom Opry. Once again, a big round of applause for all of our singers this evening. Job well done, everybody. Thank you all. Come back and see us again. Good night, everybody.